Hello and welcome to my knife channel. Well, I hope this, I had to turn the contrast down on this because the light on my camera just gives too much glare. Anyways, I've got some of the large Rough Riders out there, and this is the newest one. It's a Bushcraft, Backwoods Bushcraft folding Hunter, and it's a liner lock. It's got two match strike pulls on it, but usually don't use either one. Nice liner lock. It's got the copper bolsters. This saw cut is the same type of saw cut on this black and blue series right here. Let me see. I'm going to stop this because I think this is too dark. It's not really showing it up enough. There we go. I don't want it to be too dark, because this is a dark blade. The blade is like stone washed. And you have brass pins, a pinched bolster here on the end. This one has a little bit of fit and finish issues, but it doesn't affect function. I think you can see that one on the back there. Zoom that up. Is that a big old gap there? Yeah, it's a pretty big gap. But it doesn't affect it. Everything else is really nice about this knife. It's a single blade design, so it's not quite, I'll put the weight up, but I don't think it's quite as heavy as this Jumbo Trapper, because the Jumbo Trapper's got two blades, but that's another. I just put some of these other larger blades, like 4 inches or so. Except for this half hawk, he's not. Oh, sorry, I'm zoomed up, and I'm not on camera. Amateur night. All right, there we go. Yeah, the half hawk is like one of the smaller ones. I just want to give you a kind of a perspective. Maybe we'll set him up in here. This knife is only like $17 on Smoky Mountain Knife Works if you live in the United States. Canadian and English brethren get taxed and charged a lot more, but it's a pretty nice knife. And this would probably be illegal in several places because of the length of the blade and its locking, a liner lock. It doesn't have anything that says press or anything like that on it, but this handhold thing here works fairly well for like a long stab type thing. You wouldn't have to worry about the knife folding on you because this lock is definitely positive. You can still hold it up here, and that little liner lock thing doesn't get in your way too much. And with the spacings of your finger, you can fit right between it and do some close-up carving. It's got a pretty stiff action on it right now, but that's all right. That can wear in, and you don't need it like flick openable anyway, I don't think. But yeah, it's got nice brass liners. Like I said, this is the only little issue here, and everything else feels real good. There's a little bit of transition feeling right there, but not much. Nothing on this end. And overall, I like it. The pen, a little bit proud on this end right here, but it's kind of hard to do that. This one they did all right. I'll say it's kind of hard to do on these ridges, but yeah, they could have. You can't spend a lot of time finishing on it, considering these are hand finished and everything, and the price they're charging. But yeah, this is another good one to. I hadn't had this pattern of folding Hunter, so I wanted to pick up, and I didn't have a Backwoods Bushcraft. I thought I did, but what it was they've got a copper series which looks a lot like this, but I didn't have that. So there you go. It's a pretty nice knife. Let me get the length of the blade over here. I'll pull it over on one side. It's almost 4 inches. It's like 3 3/4 inches long. And I'll put the specs up in the end. But yeah, I just like the finish of it, the look of it, the way the coloring is here. And an update: Smoky Mountain Knife Works does have this in stock now and listed, and it was like $19 for this one. I'd be interested if anyone gets one of these. A couple of people have already responded back that theirs was kind of weak also. I think that this particular sunfish is going to have a weak back spring on all of them, just because of the way they made it or something. I know they can make them stronger than that. And this is a marbles. I don't know. I just threw him in there, but this marbles, man, he's got a really... You're gonna rip your fingernail off if you try that. He locks in solid. The good thing about a solid lockup like that is it takes a lot to disengage it. So it's almost like a fixed blade knife when you've got it like that. Anyways, I'm rambling on. I just thought I'd show you the newest one. This guy right here. And yeah, pretty cool. I'll try to take him out in the woods and do some backwoods bushcrafting with it. There you go. I wanted to show you that. Oh, and I want to show off this guy again because I love this Warncliffe. Look at that. Warncliffe. That's like the perfect shape of a blade. This guy has a Warncliffe down here. I was looking at it, and when they came out with a little sawhorse whittler, I think this is the same blade on this as that sawhorse whittler. It's just on a big, maybe wrong, but you basically got that. And this is hand feeling. I like it. It's not too heavy. It's not too big. And this black and blue bone series, it's a little bit thinner in girth. Not by much. But anyways. Yeah, they're cool. It's just a unique blade. Both of the blades on these are different than most of the sunfishes I've seen. So that's another reason to pick it up if you want. So there, you can see the bone is a little bit darker. But yeah, it has that same saw cut with ridges on it. I like that. That's really very good on aesthetically and texture-wise, you know, when you're holding it. So there you go. Sorry, rambling off again. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day.